Jason, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm running low on time. And I just wanted to talk about one thing tonight with you because I've been getting asked this question a lot, and I want to put it out there and start a conversation about it because I just don't have the expertise. I have ideas of what to do, coaching on a budget or coaching with 2 coaches or more, but I've never actually had to do it. So do you mind? I don't want to put you on the spot, but since you do this and you have done it,
Mm-hmm.
can we kind of talk through that, like how you approach it? I have a hard time trying to imagine it because I'm like, okay, I like to be with the quarterback and running backs while my receiver coach takes the receivers and goes and does his indie drills, and we'll come together for a lot of drills and then break apart. So I don't know, like, how do you coach the quarterbacks, how you need to coach them, and coach the receivers all at the same time? And I'm assuming O-line needs its own coach. Like, how do you not have a dedicated O-line coach? So I think I can figure it out if I had to, but I'd love to hear from you how you kind of gotten through it.
It's definitely tough, that's for sure. No matter kind of what I did is I broke it up into days where if we were going to focus a little bit more heavy on the run, then the lineman would be more with the line coach, kind of going through our inside zone, our counter runs, and things like that. When he had to do his own indie stuff, he'd have the O-line, and I'd have all three groups, the quarterbacks, receivers, and running backs, going through drills. And I mean, it takes a lot more time. It's not as hard as it really sounds. I mean, but it does definitely take a little bit more planning.
So if you had to do offensive day with 2 coaches, how do you split it up? You with receivers, quarterbacks, and running backs, and then the O-line kind of working their thing, and then you just come together and apart at certain times of the day?
If we were doing like passing schemes, like a lot of times if we were doing our screen stuff with the receivers, the running backs, because a lot of times they're not really mixed in with the screens. They'd be doing their inside run drills with the O-line, but then when we go routes on air and certain other little passing schemes where actually the running backs are involved, the O-line would be by themselves. So that's how I kind of split it up. And that would alternate, per day.
Okay. Now defensively, what are the 2 segments? Is it literally just the box and DBs separate, or like?
Again, same thing as offense. Depending on what we wanted to work. If we wanted to work more of a pass heavy, then I would typically take the D line and work their stuff while I let the other coach, run the defense. He would take linebackers and defensive backs, and then it would switch if we were focused more like on run stop, and it would switch up. So we would just like offense, we had to alternate it per day depending on what we were working on. So we made it work. I mean, it was trial by error at the beginning, but then we kind of got into a little bit of a system and we kind of made it work.
Good. We definitely a lot of coaches out there, and somebody had said it doesn't tell us your name. Sorry, just as Facebook user, but somebody just chimed in on the chat that they're doing 27 kids with them, just them. They're the only coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Holy,
I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, that's brutal.